welcome back to my channel. Before we get started on our DIY dashboard, I just want to show you these beautiful stickers that I will be using. These are by Let's Get Planned, and I do apologize. I did get started and I got started cutting them before I did the whole preview, but let me just flip through them and show you. This is Doris. We have Mary, and I love that outfit. We have Nyoka. And we have Cameron, Crystal, Michelle, Teresa, and my favorite, Stephanie. And these stickers do come two to a sheet. These are the ones that I did not cut. I remember to stop and show them to you guys before I started cutting, but they come two to a sheet like this. And this one is called Nessa. We have Brittany. This one is called Spring is Here. Oh, and these are, it's like a, what do you call those? Like a see-through sticker. I don't want to mess it up. But I knew I didn't cut this one because I knew I wouldn't use it on this project. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now you can see. Because I want to save these and use them on a special planner spread. So this one is called Spring is Here. And then this one is the Spring is Here florals. So I think these two go together. And this one is Teal My Purple Heart. And it has days of the week, to do, notes, and priority. And it's like a watercolor, kind of like a watercolor splash. And then we have the functional scripts: to do, task, remember, goals, and priorities. So I will leave the link to her shop and her YouTube channel in the description box. So after you watch this, do not forget to go check out her YouTube and her shop for these beautiful stickers. So let's get started. So this is how the stickers came out after I cut them. I cut like a thick white border around the cut line. Basically, I cut them into a sticker flake so the stickers are still usable and intact. So let's get started on the dashboard. So for this, I am just using a divider that I had in my mini happy planner, and I'm using this blank card that I got from Hobby Lobby. It measures about maybe 4 by 5 inches. So on one side of the card, you're going to make 2 score lines. The first one, I'm eyeballing it, but I'm making it the width of my glue tape. So you can make it the width of whatever glue tape or glue runner you have. And the second line is just a small, and I went about like 2 spaces. I don't know. I just kind of eyeballed it. So it's kind of like 2 spaces over. So you're going to make those 2 fold lines on the back of the card. And on the opposite side of the card, I'm going to make the fold line right where that second fold line is, basically so it folds over perfectly to make a pocket. And you'll see that little dot I made is kind of where it folds over. So that may be different depending on what type of glue or how thick you want your spine to be. And that's how wide I made that second line. You'll see in the second, it's kind of like a pocket with a spine on the side. And now I'm just cutting like an angle because I want the pocket to be on an angle, and I want everything inside of it to kind of stick out on an angle. And I am eyeballing this. You'll see I have to cut it twice because the first time I didn't like the I didn't like the angle of it. And also I have to do it first with my trimmer and then with my scissors, because the blade on my trimmer is a bit dull. So that's why you saw me cutting 2 lines. Now for the back, I am just notching the corners so they don't stick out too much. And I'm going to go ahead and add a piece of glue tape right to the back of there. And don't worry if your glue tape overlaps. When you peel the backing off, just kind of smush the ends over. And it helps your corners stay down also. All right, so you see the glue is on the back, and then you kind of have a spine. So I don't want to glue the spine down, only the back. So basically it will be a pocket with a spine. And I'm doing this because I want to add lots of goodies inside my pocket, and I don't want it to be bulky. And I am just making sure I have it on straight. Now I'm going to notch the corners of the inside of the flap. And again, just kind of cut those. I didn't cut those in a specific way, just cut them to where they are not poking out on the edge. So now I'm just going to add some glue tape to that inside flap. And you can glue this down either at like that first or the second fold line. It's up to you if you want the pocket to have, like the actual pocket to have a notch, or the whole thing. You'll see when I open it up. So now I am adding like a front dashboard to this pocket, and I'm just using the front of a sticker book. If you have any acrylic laying around, you can use that, or just a piece of transparency, or just a piece of laminate. Just laminate one of the pouches and use that. And I'm just cutting it down to size to fit into my pocket. And I do have to cut it a few times, because I didn't want it to be too wide, but I want it to go all the way to the edge. And I'm making sure to cut it with my paper trimmer just so the edge won't be crooked. So now that I have it the size I want, I'm just sticking in a few stickers just so I can see how far I want that plastic to stick up. I didn't want it to go well, it will go all the way to the top, but I just wanted to see how everything laid. You don't have to put your plastic all the way to the top. You can put it halfway. Okay, so I am gluing this, and I am going to make a mistake. Hopefully you don't do what I did. So I'm putting a bead of glue along the bottom of that plastic, and this part where you put it on the bottom of the paper, you do not have to do this. This is kind of where I messed up, but it all worked out. And I'm using that E5000 glue. All right, so you'll see it took me a minute. I kind of squeezed the pocket to make sure the glue didn't touch the sides while I slid it in. To avoid this, if I hadn't put that glue on the bottom of the paper, I could have just slid the plastic in through the bottom. All right, so here is how it looks so far. You kind of have that pocket that sticks up a little bit, and it basically has a pocket on the front and a pocket on the inside. And I figured, why not add another pocket on the front? So this is just an old like a pocket page insert that I had left over from a pocket letter. And you can use trading card inserts or Project Life inserts, but I'm just cutting this down so I can have a pocket on the front. And the way I cut it, I did have to add a little glue tape to close the side of it. So I closed the side of it and then I just added glue tape to the back. Now that the pockets are all done, it's time to decorate. Okay, so here she is. Here is my little dashboard, all completed. I went ahead and I changed these stickers around so many times. The only one, this one I did cut the bottom of her legs, but I can still use it in a planner spread. Like, it's just stuck on with a piece of washi, but I will have to, if I use it in a spread, I will have to leave that flower on top of her. So let's open her up. So in the front you can stuff whatever you like, and these two are in like this front clear pocket, and then the two in the back are in the other pocket. Alright, and when we open her up, I put this doll. She is so cute right there. And a little washi tape sample. And I did decorate this pocket. This is also just stuck down with a piece of washi tape. It comes right up. That way I can I don't know, when I'm ready for a change, I can kind of redecorate this dashboard. And this is also a die cut that is just stuck on. Oh, these two die cuts, actually all of these, they're from my shop. They are from the, one's called the perfume. It's a perfume die cut and sticker set, and this is just the high heels. Let me see, do I have the high heels? This is what the shoes look like. I don't think I think I used, or the sticker set is off somewhere else. And in my little pocket, I didn't put too much in this pocket because it's kind of hard to get things in and out because the sticky notes are right there. Oh, and I also have that doll on the front that I cut. These are like the bottom of her legs. If I want to use, I can still use her in a spread. So I have some sticky notes, some page flags, some washi tape, a few stickers. Oh, and I guess I cut them all up. But be sure to check out Let's Get Planned. I will leave a link to her YouTube and her shop in the description box. So be sure to check her out and go get these beautiful stickers. I had so much fun. And I know it's going to be hard for me to use these stickers because they are so pretty sitting there. So I think once I get tired of, when I get ready to change this out, I'll finally use them. So that is it for now. So I've got my dashboard. Next up, we need a new cover for this because I have had this cover on my mini forever. So it's time for a new cover. That will be my next little DIY project. So after we get a new cover, we will be moving in. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about anything I used or what I did, feel free to leave me a comment, ask me any questions. So I will see you in my next video. So stay tuned for this cover and like my move back into this mini happy planner because I haven't been in a mini for a minute. All right, bye y'all, because I feel like I'm about to start rambling.